And as the parliament is scheduled to deliberate 13 charter amendment drafts tomorrow and Thursday, with votes to be casted at the end of the session. However, only a few are expected to make it through in the parliament, a third of which is made up of senators appointed under the post-coup junta. Let's now take a look at all the proposed constitutional amendments. A total of 13 amendment drafts will be deliberated over the next 2 days. 9 come from the government, one of which from the leader of the government coalition, Palang Pracharat, and 8 others from Democrat, Phum Jai Thai, and Chhathai Patana parties. The Palang Pracharat one seeks to increase flexibility in annual budget bill implementations, something the Anti-Corruption Organization of Thailand fears in terms of corruption, as impunity for officials are being sought. And it also seeks to increase MP and senator access to government officials, as well as amend a section on the Senate's power. And we can see a clear split of opinions about the directions of Thai politics between Palang Pracharat and his coalition partners, with some similarities, as you can see in the highlighted parts, such as bringing back the 2-ballot system and increasing people's rights, especially under the justice system. The other coalition parties, like the opposition parties, are also seeking to end the Senate's power to select a prime minister. They're seeking to limit the Senate's footing with 3/5 of the votes of the entire parliament sought, and amend the 20-year national strategy drafted by the military regime. Now, Pheu Thai, which is the biggest opposition party, was seeking to establish a constitution drafting assembly to rewrite the whole charter. But this has already been rejected by the House Speaker, so this draft is not going to be debated and decided on. Only 4 drafts are left from the opposition. Unlike the government coalition, they are seeking the abolition of the national strategy and a requirement that a PM candidate needs to be an elected MP. And a draft from the Resolution Group, which consists of the Move Forward Party, the Progressive Group, the Progressive Constitution Group, and the Internet Law Reform Dialogue, or ILAW, has yet to be submitted and is in the process of gathering signatures. It is seeking to abolish the Senate, leaving only one parliament house, and abolish the national strategy and other legacies of the junta. The coalition, opposition, and Senate have been allocated 6 hours each for the upcoming debate, with voting on the first reading expected on Thursday. Observers believe only amendments that seek to restore the 2-ballot voting system will sail through the first reading, since they are backed by the 2 largest parties, while most of the 250 senators have reportedly agreed to vote for the ruling party's draft. A senator said last week that most senators have agreed to only approve Palang Pracharat's amendment draft and are likely to reject all other bills that would make drastic changes to the Constitution. However, he expects the bills to face opposition in the third reading. Though big parties prefer the 2-ballot system, he said Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha may doubt that the system will actually aid the ruling party in the next election. And another highlight that we could focus on is the bills that seek to strip the Senate of its power in selecting the prime minister. The ruling party stands to benefit from Article 272, which gives the Senate the power to select a PM jointly with the House of Representatives 5 years from the date of installation of the National Assembly under this constitution, and that 5-year period should cover at least 2 general elections, because one term is actually 4 years. Described by critics and opposition politicians as a remnant of the junta, the clause is viewed as a tool to prolong General Prayut's premiership. Observers said it is likely the bill seeking to reduce the Senate's power to select a PM will be shot down, as no senator will want to vote to clip their own wings. And to pass the first reading, the amendment bill needs support from at least 1/3 of senators, or 84 votes, in addition to a majority of MPs. Previous moves to amend the current charter began in late 2019, but they all failed due to delaying tactics deployed by Palang Pracharat MPs and senators.